So in order to compare between decimal to fraction, we have to write it. I'll change the decimal to fraction as 8. Write the number after the decimal point, which is 8. Write how many digits after the decimal point. They are 1, so I will write 10. If there are 2, I will write 100. Then I will simplify it by finding the greatest common factor. Here we have 4.2. It's 4. I will write it. Then I'll change this one to fraction. So I will say 2 over 10. And the last one here, if I have it as 5 and 12, I will say 5. And then how many decimal points after the, how many numbers after the decimal point? They are 2, so I will write 100. And what are the numbers? They are 12. Then I will simplify as we said before. Now, today we identify what? Simplest form by, as I said before, find the greatest common factor, then simplify it. Now, today we're going to talk about how to convert decimal to fraction. I have a decimal number as 6 and 3 over 8, and I want now to convert it to, sorry, I have a fraction and I want to convert it to decimal, like 6 and 3 over 8, and I want to write it as a decimal. What you have to do here? Yes? Okay, just a minute, please. Thank you. Page 70. Yeah. Now, here what do we have? 6 and 3 over 8. Its name is mixed, so it means 6 and 3 over 8. But here, 3 over 8 is a fraction. I want to write it as a decimal. What you have to do? You have to divide 3 over 8. So, to convert from fraction to decimal by dividing 3 over 8. Then next, 3 over 8. So, here we cannot. So, what you have to do? You have to add decimal point here and start. Now 3 over 8 we cannot. So we add 0. 0 times 8, 0. Subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. Then next, what do we have here? We have decimal point. I will write it up. Then next, here I have a box. And inside this box, we have a lot of zeros. Okay, I will call them now when I need. Now, here, what do I mean? I want you now here to divide 3 over 8, but without remainder. In the chapter 1, when we divide until we have a number. We say this is an odd quotient and this is the remainder. Here, I want you to divide, but without remainder. How I will divide without remainder? From when I bring numbers, I will bring zeros from my box. I cannot bring any another number, only 0. So I will bring 0 from here and I will add it down. And if I add it down, I will add it up here. Then now I have it as 30. 30 over 8, it's a 3. So 3 times 8 is 24. And now I will subtract. This is 10 and this is 2. Then 10 minus 4 is 6, and 2 minus 6, 2 minus 2 is 0. Now, is my remainder is 0? No. So I will bring now another 0. And if I add it down, I must add it up. Then 60 over 8, 7. So 7 times 8, it's 56. Then subtract, remainder is 4. Now, is my remainder 0? No. So I will bring now another 0. And then here is, I will add the 0 up. Now 40 over 8, 5, bravo. So here it's gonna be now 40, and then the remainder is 0. So now, how can I write 3 over 8? It is 0.375. And when you're adding them, you get the answer as 6.375 thousandths. Thank you. Mahir, okay, Miss Inshallah. See, girls, I will. It's okay, it's okay. I will solve now more examples. Inshallah, you'll understand. Okay. So for this one here, did you finish writing? Okay, just a minute. That's it. But if you, but according to me, right, this one is better than the one that's in the book, because this is have more details. Now, did you finish writing? Okay. Let's have now another examples. 7. Okay. Take the screenshot. And 0 of 16. This one. I told you I have a box of zeros, and I will call a 0 when I need it, in order to finish dividing without remainder. No, here I told you, don't, not only 3 or not only 4. You have a lot of zeros. Call any number, call what do you want until your remainder is 0. Sorry, miss, your voice is lagging. No, here you bring a 0 from you in order to continue dividing. Miss, it's okay, just a minute. Now, yalla, now. Number 4, 7/8. Now, focus with me. But yes, Marwa, but not now. I want to solve number 4. Okay, please, all of you, focus with me in order to see how we will change or how we will convert this fraction to decimal. Here, what do we have? We have 7/8. Okay? Yeah. Now then, 7/8 cannot be divided. So I will add a decimal point here. And then and 0 up. Then 0 times 8, we count. So yes, but let me explain. Excuse me, girls. 0 times 8 is 0. Then 7 minus 0 is 7. Then here, what do we have? We have decimal point. We add it up. Then I want to continue. I told you, you cannot stop at remainder. I want to divide without remainder. No, you have to divide numerator over the denominator. 7/8, not 8/7. Then next, I have a box of zeros. I will call them. I will not call 5. Maybe I call 2. Maybe I call 1. Maybe I call 6. I will. Sorry, Matt. How many what? Yes, I told you, as I need, until my remainder will be 0. Let's start now adding my first 0. Now, I will add the 0 down to continue. But if I add it down, I must add it up. Now, 70/8. It's 8. 8 times 8, 64. I will subtract. Then now, here we have 10, and here we have 6. So now the remainder is 6. Then now I will call another 0. I will put it down and I will put it up here. Then 60/8. It's 7. 7 times 8, 56. I will subtract. 10 minus 5, 6 is 4, and 5 minus 5 is 0. Now, is my remainder 0? No. I will bring now another 0. Now here, what do we have? We have 40. 40/8. It's 5. 5 times 8. It's 40. I will subtract them now. Now my remainder is 0, so I will stop. Then next here, I will say that 7/8 is 0.875. So this is a way how you will convert a fraction to decimal. From where you bring what? Okay. Because I cannot subtract 6 from 0. So I will make it this 5. And this one, it will be 10. Okay. 0 times 8 is 0. 7 minus 0 is 7. Then, as I told you before, you have to bring zeros from your box. You're welcome. Now, Malak. Malak Mahmoud. Okay, Sham, I will let you. So number 5, Malak Mahmoud. Yes, Malak, here. 13 over 20. Divide it, bravo. Bravo, then. Okay. But before that, what do you have to add here? Decimal point, bravo. Yeah, now next, 13 over 20, can I? 0. Bravo. Then subtract 30. Then what do you have here? First, we have decimal point, add it up. Then we add 0 from the box, bravo. 130 over 20. Bravo. So here, let's subtract now. 0 minus 0. 3 minus 2. Bravo. And now, if you added 0 from the box, you must add it up. So 100 over 20. 5, bravo. 5 times 20. 100. Then 0. Now my remainder is 0. So that's mean 13 over 20 is bravo, 0.65. Thank you, Malak. Yeah. So this is here gonna be the answer. What's your name? No, I told Sham first. I'm sorry. After that, I will. What's your name? Yeah, yes, I have an. Just a minute, sorry. I have a list. Yeah. Okay. 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 Number 6 now. 3 over 25. Bravo. Yeah, okay. Yes. Then next. Yeah, so we have 30. 30 over 25. Bravo. Bravo. Then next. Yeah. So here. Yeah, bravo. So 0.12. Thank you. Do you have any question? Just a minute, please. Okay, Malak, I will let you know next. After Malak, I will ask Rafif, then Jana Amjad, then Rand. and then Julie. Okay. Okay. Now, did you finish writing? Okay. Now, number 10. 3/8. Number 10, number 10. Yeah, continue, Mela. Bravo. Yeah. Decimal point. Yes. Yes, so it will be 3 times 24, yeah. 6, bravo. Then, yeah, then next. Yes. So here it's 7 times 8. Yes. Bravo. So 3/8, it is 0.375. You are welcome. Then next, number 11. Here it's 3. 3 and what? I will divide what into what? Yes, yes, Rafif. Oh. Rafif. It's okay, Jana. Yes, Rafif. Are you here? Yeah. Here now, 3 and 1/5. So 3 and what you have to divide? 1/5. Yeah. Continue, please. Yes. Bravo. Bravo. Yes. Yes. Then 0, 0. So here, thank you. So 3 and 1/5. How it will be in decimals? Here we say that Okay, now we finished. Now here you said 3 and 1 over 5. It's a 3 and 0.2. So what's the answer will be? Hala 3 and 1 over 5 is a 3 point. Bravo, 3.2. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Jana. Jana Amjad. Yes. Jana? Yes, Jana. 2 and 11 over 20. It's 2 and what? Bravo. What you have to do? Add 0 and add here decimal point. Yalla, next. 0 times 20. 0. Then 11 minus 0. 11. 11. Then next, what you have to add? 0. No. Okay. صح. Yes, bravo. First, you have to add decimal point. I forget it. Then next, you will add 0. 110 over 20. This one here. 110 over 20. It's 5. Who said who after yeah. So it's 100. Now then 10. Bravo. Then next. What do you have to add? Another 0. Mr. Smith, can you continue, please? Oh, yes. So we add 0 here and 0 up. Continue, Jana. Then it will be 100. And what's the remainder now? 0. Thank you. So now 2 and 11 over 20 is 2 and what? 2.55. Thank you. Yeah, or you can say that you can add. Okay, it's what they mean by mixed number. Mixed number, it means 2 and 2 plus 11 over 20. So it's mean 2 plus 0.55, which is 2.55. Sorry? Yes, so now I will, that's why I convert 11 over 20 to 0.055. So we will add it to 2. Yes. Because 11 over 20, it's 0.55. And then you will add the 2. And you will plus 0.55 plus the whole number, which is 2. Okay. Is it clear? Okay, now did you finish writing? Did you finish writing? Okay. Now, first, keep your book open, page 71. Here, okay, now just a minute. Let me explain this one first. Here, as you see, we have a number line. And all of us know that on the number line, okay, this is the number line here. We have 0, we have 1, we have 2, and so on. Now, after the zeros, we have a lot of numbers, and before zeros, we have a lot of numbers, but we will talk about them in chapter 3. We call them negative, yes, negative numbers. We will talk about them later. Now, between 0 and 1, we have a decimals. Between 1 and 2, we have a decimals. So here we have 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1. Then I will repeat 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, and so on. Here now, until 0.9, yeah. Now here what do we have? We have 0, we have 1, and between them, we have decimal numbers. If point A, here we have 0.2. So what will be here? What do we have? 0.1. Okay. Now, yes, I'll bring it. Then I will ask you about it. Now, number. Mr. Just a minute. I will explain for you now. Now, number 13. Rand. Point A. What is the decimal point? Point A. It's 0.2. Bravo. Can you write it as a fraction? I said Rand. Yes, Rand. It's 0.2. Can you write it as a fraction? How you write it? 2 out of 10. How you simplify it? By 5 or by 2? By 2. Bravo. Then 2 over 2. It's 1. And 10 over 2. 5. Bravo. Then yes, Rand. Number, just a minute. I want now Rand. Number 14. Point B. Where's point B? It's here. What's the decimal number that represents B? Bravo. 0.9. Thank you, Rand. Now, Julie. After Rand, I want Julie. Yes, Julie. 0.9. How can you write it as a decimal? Yes, Julie. 0.9. Yeah, miss, let me continue, please. Yes, Julie. 0.9. Grade 6? Yes, Julie. 0.9. How you write it as a fraction? Bravo. Now, number 15, Julie. It's not, it's, no, number 15, point C. Here we have point 1, point 2. Here, what do we have? Point 3. Here, what do we have? Here, point 5. Yes, that's it. So point C, it's point 5. Thank you, Julie. Now, Jana Abdullah. Jana Abdullah. Yes, Jana. Here, Jana Abdullah, is it right? Yeah, point 5. How can you write it as a fraction? Five out of 10. How you can simplify it? By 2? Think about it. By what? 5 divided by what? Only one number you can divide 5 by it. By 5. I told you 5 can divide by 5 only. And down by 5. Bravo. 5 over 5. Divide. 5 divided by 5. 1 over 5. Bravo, thank you. Now, number 16, let's choose. Yes. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yes. Now, die. Where's die? Die. Girls, if you speak without telling you, I will not let you answer. Okay? Number 16 now. Point D. Yes, die. Yes, die. Here. Point D. What is the decimal point to represent point D? This is D. What is the decimal point here? Or decimal number? 0.1. Bravo. How can you write it as a fraction? What is the decimal? What is the number after the decimal point? 1. How many digits after the decimal point? 1. So you'll add how many zeros? No, 1 0. It will be 0, 10. So 0.1, it's 1 over 10.